Shannon, who is your midseason MVP?
I got a dead heat. I want a dead heat. No, you know what?
Did you forget about Winsylvania?
No, I didn't forget about it.
Wentz in a lifetime?
But right now he's 1A. Russell Wilson is 1.
Oh.
After what I saw yesterday and what he's been able to do with no resemblance of a running game, I got Russell in the 1 slot. I got Carson Wentz in the 2nd slot. I got Tom Brady 3rd, and I have Alex Smith 4th, Deshaun Watson 5th.
That's all you got to say?
That's it.
Really?
Yeah. I tell you what, if you got Tom Brady in any of the first 2 slots, you're going to have to do the rest of the show by yourself.
I'm going to do the rest of this show by myself because I got Tom Brady at 1, 2, and 3.
Stop it.
I do. Listen, it is extraordinary what this man is doing, overcoming the worst defense in pro football in yards allowed. They're dead last in yards allowed.
What about points in the last 4 games?
Okay, they're starting to come alive and come around. But is he not doing it without his security blanket go-to #1 receiver, Julian Edelman? Is he not doing it having to work in new guys, Brandon Cooks and Philip Dorsett? Is he now going to have to do it without Chris Hogan, who looked like when he left last night, his arm in a sling, it looked like his shoulder got busted. I don't know the outcome of it.
He'll be fine and ready to go.
Went to bed. It looked bad to me. They took him right to the locker room. I will bet you he'll be gone. I don't know for how long, but maybe for the year. Gronk is in and out of the lineup, and even when he catches it now, he just looks a little gimpy, like I'm like covering my eyes, like, oh, don't hit him, he might be gone. Unfortunately, it's called tackle football, so they're continuing to hit him. And Look at what Tom Brady's doing. He's 4th in QBR, but he leads the league in big plays. So don't tell me he's dinking and dunking to little Danny Amendola and little.
Oh no, they're getting chunk plays.
He's leading, and those are plays of 25 or more yards. He leads. He's got 24 and leads by a lot because Russell Wilson, who's also having a great year, has 19. So it's 24-19 in big chunk plays, 25 yards or more. And even yesterday, and it started to rain probably 2nd quarter into the 2nd half, and he's up against the best pass rush, I think, in the Chargers in pro football. And look at what he did. He had a 27-yarder, 26-yarder, 25-yarder, and 2 19-yarders to a bunch of guys that you'd say aren't very good as a collective group of receivers. And then I thought little Gillisley, who's not that little, but I thought he was going to be a factor and a force. He is not LeGarrette Blount. He's been a mild disappointment.
Yes.
Now, more and more, they're going to little Dion Lewis, who's, 5'8", what is he, 195?
Yeah, you notice Lewis and Burkhead and even Dion and White, James White are getting
carries.
And I think Gillisley fumbled that ball a couple of weeks ago, and he hadn't gotten back out of the doghouse.
He hadn't
but
gotten
Skip, look, and I know Tom Brady's playing well with but if you look at Russell's offensive line with no resemblance of a run game, and he's been better. And for the longest time, we already knew what Tom Brady was going to be. Because for the most part, with the exception of maybe Corey Dillon, and a couple of times he had LeGarrette Blount, and he had Antoine Smith 1 year. But for the most part, he's had okay. They can't even try to run the ball. 17 carries yesterday for 3 yards between the rest of the running backs. But you know,
he's got a defense though, and Winsylvania's got a defense.
I couldn't tell by yesterday. I couldn't tell by yesterday.
Until yesterday, they're the #1 scoring defense in pro football until they ran into Deshaun Watson.
But Winsylvania, he'll solidify. You know, he got something up his sleeve.
He ate up those 49ers.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Well, he did. So did the Cowboys. The Cowboys ate him up worse.
Yeah, but it was a nice sunny day out here in California. Wentz was throwing in the rain, the slush.
Was he?
You know, there was a deluge going on in the East Coast.
Was it?
Yeah, and he gave it to him. Gave it to him.
Is that Tom Brady has his team, as vulnerable and flawed as it is, at 6-2, which is just barely the #2 seed behind your Pittsburgh Steelers for now in the AFC. I still think it's the best team because it has by far the best quarterback. Yeah. And if he's ever going to be an MVP candidate at age 40, it's now. Because look at what he's 16 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. So Wentz is 19-5. He's got more. Deshaun is 19-8.
And Russ.
16-2?
And Russ.
Wow.
And Russ, I trust.
Yeah.
And he's a Winston. Hold on.
Well, which is it? Winston in a lifetime or Russell?
No, hold on. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We got Wentz. We got Tom Brady. We got Russell Wilson. Got Deshaun Watson. Got Alex Smith. I'm missing somebody. Hold on, wait a minute. What about number 4 for the Cowboys?
All he does is win.
No, I'm talking about the win. Don't do that. Don't do that,
Who
Skip.
got the dub yesterday?
No, Skip, don't do that.
What is Dak Prescott against Kirk Cousins now? 3-0.
I'm trying to figure out where do I
Dubs.
place him in the MVP voting.
I'm not saying. I'm not going there. I just know this team is going to win the NFC East because Dak Prescott will beat Carson Wentz twice.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.